Welcome to Sunday Morning Quarterback with Jay Stockwell and Bob Frady.
Welcome to Sunday Morning Quarterback. I am Jay Stockwell, and we have a big week on our hands, young G.
Big week, man. Big week. But hey, let's talk about the up and coming.
Hold on, introduce yourself. Who are you?
Nebraska. I already said everybody knows who I am. Come on now.
Yeah, you're right. You're pretty popular on Instagram, aren't you?
I'm pretty popular on Instagram.
You're getting.
Let's talk a little Nebraska ball though. Come on now.
Oh, dude.
Come on, give it. Hey, let's give a round of applause.
Hello. Let's just be clear about one thing, and I'm sorry you missed it because you had a commitment for your own basketball team. But UB, by the way, UB's on a work trip right now and cannot join us tonight. But Bob and I drove over to Sioux Falls to the Sanford Pentagon, and I am here to tell you right now two things. That was the most entertaining and electric college basketball game I have ever been to. The arena only holds 3,400 people. Nebraska was down by 16 points. And 6 players rained threes, and we shot 56% and returned from a 16-point deficit to win 105-99. And every time a 3-ball landed, the place went wild. I mean, we're talking wild. And Fred talked about it after the game. And Big G, we're so loyal to our guy Tim Miles, right? Right.
But hey, look, let's be honest. Tim Miles is a great coach, but Fred Hoiberg is doing something.
Fred Hoiberg is so.
Let's hear.
I feel like I'm cheating on Tim Miles here, but that Fred Hoiberg earned my love with a hug from the commander after it was covered on TV, and about 50 people sent it to me, including Bill Jackman.
Lincoln bio.
Yeah, exactly. Bill Jackman, we played in the state tournament against each other. He only lost 2 games in his whole high school career. One to us. I was a sophomore.
The Hardington Wildcats?
Yeah, the Hardington Wildcats. And Bill Jackman from Dallas sent me that photo. But it was, first of all, Sioux Falls is like surprisingly cool. Had never been there. There's this place called the Steel District down there. We've got a brand new hotel, the Hilton Canopy. I did not know it at the time when I booked our reservations, but the team was staying there, so we got to interact with some of the players at the.
Did you did you meet any of them?
Yeah, I met the 7'2" kid from Iceland.
No clue what you're talking about.
So it was cool. But the second thing I'm telling you about Nebraska basketball, in addition to that, it was the most electric game I've ever been to. This is going to be a top 10 team. We are very good.
Price, what's his face? Price Sanford, Iowa transfer, 28 points, and almost every single college basketball page has him as a top 10 performer of the week.
Oh man, this kid was sick. He was sick, and
ranked fast with the 23 ball.
Rank Mass. You know who's playing really well this year? Buchton Gel. Okay,
I've been saying it, man.
For
the last couple of years, we don't have a top 40 NIL team. It's a great coach and great transfers. We have a lot of seniors on our team. We have the second most seniors in Big Ten.
But we've got Sam Hoiberg who's playing really well. Connor Asijan is playing really well. This new guy from Lincoln East, Frager is playing really well. I mean, they've got 10 guys that they can rotate, and it was just incredible.
Is it a big rotation? Is it a pretty big rotation?
Yeah, and it's incredibly entertaining, and they play at like lightning speed, and they defend, and they can score. It's wild. In Oklahoma, super talented group. So, and Porter Moser went off about the environment and how good Nebraska is. And I'm just telling you, folks, for anybody watching the Big Red across a range of sports, the basketball team is going to be very good this year. So really, really happy to report that from an in-person hug from my new love, Fred Hoiberg. Yeah. I love this guy.
Let's keep going. Hey, you want to cut that out too? All right. Let's talk football though. We've got big game this week. Look, we're playing Penn State, they're 0-6 in Big Ten play. Obviously, that fired James Franklin, who just got hired at Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech, welcome
Come
home,
in.
James Franklin.
We come in as 9.5-point underdogs with a 30% chance to win on the ESPN predictions. Isn't that wild to think about?
That is wild to think about, especially given the momentum.
But they had a great
the clown show operators that are coming up with this point spread and whatever algorithm they're using are totally missing two key guys, TJ Lateef and Emmett Johnson. And there's I'm just telling you, there's going to be pep in their step coming out of the game 2 weeks ago, and we're 7-3, and I would be not be surprised if we come out 8-3 out of Penn State. I think it's going to be. I mean, Matt Rule's from there; he knows the place. Matt Rule hired their coach from in his first job from a high school to a college coach when he was at Temple. And I just think it's a nationally televised game, night game. I think that our guys are going to love it, and they're just going to go out there and they're going to play free and they're going to play well. And TJ Lateef's just going to give it all. And I want to put something on the record from the SMQ perspective. We believe in Dylan Raiola. We believe in TJ Lateef. We need them both next year. Okay. So we got to do whatever we can do to retain both these guys because they're both fantastic in different ways and they can complement one another, and we can have the best quarterback room in the country if we can retain these two guys. So whoever's writing the checks, figure that out and write the checks because we need them both. So George, tell me what do you think the line's 9.5? What do you think we're going to do out there?
Look, this Penn State team is extremely bipolar, in my opinion. They've had a lot of losses, but they've had some good losses. They've had some bad losses. They lost to Iowa by 1 point. They lost to Northwestern by a point or two. It was a great team. They obviously had, in my opinion, one of the best games of the Big Ten this year, Penn State versus Indiana, which was just an absolute thriller. They should have won that game. And I got to be honest, I think that's exactly why they come in as 9.5-point favorites. They had a great versus Indiana. It looked like a whole different team than they did the few weeks before. But they haven't had any blowouts, so it's kind of hard to tell, are these guys actually a half-decent football team? Because, they're hanging in there with some solid teams, but they've lost every game, basically. So we'll see. I think Nebraska is going to pull out and win this one, but it's just so hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Both of these teams can have really mixed performances, but I think we'll come out with a win. If we do come out with a win, it'd be our first back-to-back road game wins since 2006, which is crazy to think about because we just won at the Rose Bowl. Yeah. So what do you think, bro? What's on your radar?
You think Mom would be mad if we did a last-minute trip to Happy Valley?
Isn't that the?
Your game, brother. I hear what you're saying.
It's a night game. We could make an early morning trip.
Yeah, man. We could do it in 24 hours. Yep,
for sure.
Yeah.
Just let them know who's boss around there.
Yeah.
But it would also really suck to travel to Pennsylvania just to lose. I mean,
yeah. If there were an airport like right there that we could get to, I'm going to look at it actually. But if there were an airport right there, we'd think about it. It'd be a college visit for you.
It would be, yeah. It did apply to the University of Penn State. Penn State application administrators, please don't watch this. Oh.
You didn't apply?
No, I did. I'm just saying, go Nebraska, not Penn State.
Where you've been already accepted. Can we announce that on the pod here?
You never know. I could be a Husker, guys. I'm just saying I could be in Lincoln. Just ask for my autograph if you see me.
George got accepted in 1 day. So
I think we've talked about this before.
Oh, have we? Okay, sorry. Sorry, bring that up. Well, look, I think they've got an elite running game. The last game they ran it 50 times.
Yeah, they got Katron Allen and Nick Singleton, who are both top 5 running backs in the Big Ten. So it's going to be scary for sure.
Yeah. So we got to figure out how to defend that. We've got an elite secondary, so we can shut down whatever passing game that they bring. So we just got to bring the running defense, and I think that's something that can be prepared for. So I feel like we're going to be ready. And then our special teams are elite. Look, we're number number one in the country, I think, collectively on special teams, or certainly our return game, both punting and kick returns. And our offense under TJ Lateef is just getting started. So, and we've got the number one running back in the Big Ten. So look, it's going to be a great game. And I think we got a really good shot of going in there and making a statement.
Yeah, look, I mean, TJ Lateef in his what 3 or 4 games that he started or played in, he is 85% completion, 13 for 15 in his last game. Touchdowns, interceptions. So I'm really excited to see what he does against it. I mean, they're still the number 2 team preseason in the country. These guys are still good players. You know what I mean? It was just poor execution, poor coaching. They're going to come to play. They looked really good against Indiana, so I'm still nervous. I'm still really nervous. I'm not surprised that we're not the favorites. But coming into Happy Valley, night game, I guarantee you it's going to be packed. It doesn't matter what the
it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to
be packed.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited, but I think we'll get a win. I think it's going to be 35-28. I think we're really going to run the ball. I think it's going to be all the old guys like Commander here are just going to get excited seeing the run game, reminding them of the glory days.
Yeah.
And I think Lateef is just going to play great. I think it's all up to our defense. In my opinion, it's all up to our defense. So I'm really excited. What do you think, bro? I got 35-28. What do you got?
I think it might be a little low scoring, little lower scoring than that, just because of the ball control that's going to happen on both sides. They're both going to run the ball. So I'm going to go 28-21, Nebraska. What I was saying is, I think it's going to be a little lower scoring than you do, just because of the ball control that's going to happen on both sides with multiple. We're going to run it 30 times. They're going to run it 50 times. So 80 times it's going to be on the ground. And that's where I think our potential advantage is, because TJ Lateef can spin the ball, bro, and he can spin it a long way. So we do some play action pass, open up the pass game a little bit, and maybe collapse the field here a bit. Our punter has barely been on the field this year, but if need be, he can flip the field for us. So I like our chances, but make no mistake, Penn State's going to be tough. They always are. And they're tough in the trenches. They got great linebackers, and they're going to just pound the rock. They're going to just pound the rock the whole day. So, it's going to be a very challenging game, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yep, exactly. Hey, they're a great weekend though for all Husker fans out there who got to watch some Nebraska ball.
I love this time of year because think about what's going on for Nebraska. You got the number one volleyball team in the country. I'm telling you, our basketball team is going to be top 10. I'm telling you that right now. Guaranteed we're going to be in the tournament, of course, barring injuries. Look like we get
Look, Oklahoma's a good team, but top 10 in the country is a slight reach.
But you were not in the room, brother. I'm just telling you.
I watched the game. No.
I'm just telling you. There is some elite capabilities that this team possesses.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Basketball is a really interesting game because you see the top teams in the country go down so often. I mean, we beat Purdue, number 1 Purdue. We beat number 6 Wisconsin while being unranked before. It happens all the time. And they weren't even ranked going into that game. So, look, I'm looking forward to Creighton, though, whenever that is on our schedule. That's one of my favorite games of the year. So.
Yeah, that's in early December. So hold on. So Matt Rule talk about other sports in Nebraska that are doing well. The rifle team, okay?
Bowling, baby.
The bowling team, okay? So, our athletic director, our friend Tyler Kai and the boys in the athletic department have it going on. Let's be clear about that. So
yeah, because people watch rifle firing and bowling.
Yeah. Hey, it counts.
Sorry.
It counts.
Or get more Division I scholarships than I have. So.
All right, so we miss UB Bob Frady. He'll be back in the post game, but we are solidly behind our Huskers for the big Penn State win. George, why don't you take us out?
No. You got us, bro. You went to the game. You got the loud voice. You got it. I took us out last time.
Oh man. I mean, the vibe in the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, for the Huskers, just watch Fred Hoiberg's press conferences and the last two post game and the week presser, and he talks about it. It was amazing, and he credits the crowd for propelling them from a 16-point deficit to the win. And I've never had more fun at a Nebraska sporting event, maybe since Colorado last year, but certainly the most fun I've ever had at a Nebraska college basketball game. That little venue is cool, and so glad we made the trip. But that said,
All right. See you on Saturday.